Oi, oi, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's Friday, baby, come on. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, and it's time to have some fun. So tonight you're going to have some of that, that's for sure. I've got a great video. Great bloody video. Honestly, this is nuts. This is a brand new channel for me as well. Brand new. Never done them, never seen them before. Clocked them yesterday and I thought, you know what? Have some of this because it looks bloody bonkers. And I know you lot like this sort of stuff because I do. And I'm sure you do, you know, because it's nuts, isn't it? So this, as I say, it's Hollow Mask, yeah? So please go to his channel, check him out. Seriously, it's well worth watching. He's got some brilliant content. Go to his channel, subscribe, and leave your notifications on. Then Bosh, you're there when he drops something in, yeah? Love you, jubbly. Also, what it is, it's 6 most disturbing diving encounters. Deep sea diving encounters. Like, crazy, you know, what goes on inside the bloody naughty ocean. Big, snappy, bloody fish. Right, let's do this. Before we go anywhere, actually, if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. It's all free. And they become part of this crazy asylum that we like to call it, where we're all bloody bonkers. Completely. So, yeah. This is the other crazy side of when the girls going out doing their bonkers stuff. And I tell you what, you want to keep your notifications on for us. Subscribe to us, seriously, because it'd be worth it. Even if you just hold it down until the 23rd, because the 23rd, I think it's the 23rd, yeah. They got an investigation they're going to, right? And it's this place, I can't tell you obviously, but it's this place goes back to Doomsday, you know. It's bloody old and it's really, really, no one's ever done it. That's the truth, right? When you see where we are, right? And yeah, that's it, you heard it right. I'm joining them. Seriously, I'm gonna go and join them. So you gotta watch it. It's gonna be bloody mental. Seriously, it's gonna be a brilliant investigation. Seriously, as I say, no one's ever done it. You know, they even got turned down by Most Haunted. There you go. And the only reason we've got it is through Michelle and April. You know, because if it weren't for them, there's not a chance in hell anyone being walking through them doors. So, well done them. You know what I mean? But look, seriously, I'm being really bloody serious. You've got to tune in on the 23rd, right? Keep your notifications on. It's well worth a watch. I swear, if you like all the paranormal, ghosty, woasty, bloody spooky stuff, you're going to love this. I swear to God. Right, back to the video. This, as I say, 6 most disturbing diving. See, my bloody brain's gone now because I'm thinking, what about that place? Right. Diving encounter has gone wrong. Seriously wrong, right? Hollow Mask. Check them out, please. After this, obviously. Right, let's do it. Come on.
They descended into the deep, some never returned, shadows moving beneath the surface, creatures circling just beyond the light, equipment failing at crushing depths, bodies discovered where they shouldn't be, predators testing whether you're prey. Tonight we take a look at the most disturbing diving encounters ever caught on camera.
Do you know what, before we do actually dive into this, I've not found many of the diving ones in the ocean, you know, with naughty fish, to be honest. It's gone fishing encounters, but it's crack on with this because it looks bloody awesome.
Real footage of divers who discovered that some things in the ocean should never be disturbed.
Definitely not.
A diver was exploring the sea floor when suddenly a massive cargo ship appeared above him, its enormous hull blocking out the light as it passed directly overhead.
Quickly, sorry, I thought I'd change the view as well because his little picture's down in that corner, so I thought, Bosh, I'll go down there as well. I don't want to block any picture for you, right? What about the big bloody propeller?
The sound of the propeller cutting through the water grew louder and louder, a deafening mechanical roar that filled the depths as the giant blade spun closer.
Oh my God. Then again, hang on a minute, right? He's gone diving. Them big cargo ships have their own lanes, don't they, sort of thing, yeah? It's a bit stupid going diving in cargo lanes, isn't it? Because that's going to happen, isn't it?
He was tethered by a single thin line, the only thing preventing him from being sucked into the propeller and turned into chum. As the ship's underside moved past, huge rusted nails jutted out from the wooden boards, any one of them capable of snagging him and dragging him along the hull.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell, mate. Hold on to the bloody metal things in the water. Jesus. So dangerous. So dangerous.
He survived by inches, but locals say divers keep coming back to this exact spot for the adrenaline rush.
What the fucking adrenaline rush? What, getting your head decapitated? What? How is that a rush? Yeah, one rush. Straight to heaven.
Putting themselves
Bloody
directly
hell.
in the path of these freighters
That's
just to
just
feel that
stupid.
propeller pass overhead.
Stupid.
In February 2021, an open water diver decided to explore Lower Orange Grove Cave without any cave diving training, and his helmet camera captured the terrifying moment when he realized he'd made a fatal mistake. He entered the cave with one tank, one light, and no guideline, breaking every rule that keeps cave divers alive. He had no specialized training, no redundant gas supplies, no understanding of proper line laying or buoyancy control, as he kicked up silt and smashed into formations.
Well, if you've watched this channel before, then you'll see some of the caving ones I've done. Right now, if you've seen the caving ones, you know what I mean. When they've gone the wrong way, you know, and they've got lost. I mean, it's nuts. Then imagine having a limited amount of air. Hell, eh? Hey? I mean, seriously. Holy shit, mate. Oh my God. Yeah, surely you'd have. No, I was just thinking it got a boat there, wouldn't you? Surely you'd have a line, wouldn't you? Like to.
For the first few minutes, he moved deeper into the cave system, completely unaware of the danger he was swimming into. Then something changed.
God. Oh. Oh. Don't keep going then, mate. Do you know what I mean? You're just going to keep... Bloody hell. Hang on. Slip. Oh, shit.
His breathing became erratic, faster, panicked as the realization hit him. He would...
You know, this sort of stuff, I mean, I ain't no bloody expert, I've never done it. But like, you know, surely, you got to keep calm, man. Seriously. And breathe. Well, it's taking the piss, really, isn't it?
was
Stop
lost.
that.
The
No.
cave that had seemed navigable moments before had become a maze of tunnels in the silted water, and he had no line to follow back.
Oh, God damn. Oh, makes my anxiety go. Oh, an opera. Just swimming around unnecessarily, wasting energy, oxygen, and I don't know. Why would you? The thing is, I suppose, when you've got all that crap flying about in front of your face, well, that silt, whatever they call it, you're not going to see much, are you? So, and I think the worst thing you can do, coming from someone who's never gone diving, my opinion would be to keep bloody still until that your sight's clear, you know. Especially if you're lost, because you don't know where you're going to go. You know what I mean? The left, the right, that's it. You bugger, didn't you? Up shit creek without a paddle and any oxygen.
On the recording, you can hear his breathing fast as panic set in, each breath more desperate than the last as he searched for the exit. He survived through sheer dumb luck, finding his way out when he should have become another statistic.
Oh, wow.
In August 2000,
Wow. Thank God for that, man. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Cool, you know, I bet he didn't do that in a hurry again, eh? What do you reckon?
20, a recovery diver
Sorry,
statistic. In August 2020, a recovery diver descended into the wreckage of the MV Thomas Aquinas 3 weeks after it sank, searching areas that had been deemed too dangerous to enter due to debris. But what he found stuck between freshly broken windows would stay with him for the rest of his life. They were moving toward the bridge to begin their ascent, running low on air after hours of searching the submerged vessel.
Do you know, I would like to do it though. I would like to go diving. You know, I would. I'd like to do. I'd give that a go. Thomas Aquinas. Weird thing about Thomas Aquinas. It's the name of a building where my missus April works, and it's also my school I've been to. random about nothing about, you know, crap. Ah! Why did you wait so long until you're running on air? That is what I don't get. We are moving towards the bridge to start our ascent since we're running low on air. Why don't you start making you get, you know, innit? Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Cool as hell.
The Philippine Navy had broken windows that morning to access previously unsearched sections, and as he moved along the freshly shattered glass, something caught his eye.
I'm just looking for Jaws, man. That's all I'm looking for. Jaws. Or Meg.
A dark duffel bag wedged in one of the windows.
No.
He stopped and pulled it out, not sure why he bothered with it, but as he moved it aside, he glanced down and saw something that made his heart stop.
But it's not going to be gold, is it? It's going to be, that'll be heavy. It's not going to be jewels, that's going to be heavy. Yeah, can you imagine it? One-eyed Willie. What's your Hey, you guys.
What looked like a foot wrapped in clear plastic. At the same moment, his dive partner Shelley made a noise through her regulator, indicating she'd seen something too. He moved toward her position and realized they were both looking at the same thing from
That's how it noises.
different angles.
No, I'm serious now. Oh, no, I can see it. I can see two.
She was listed as victim 73 to 76 in the recovery records, and he saw her name on the list a week after the dive, but he was told it's better not to know who she was. Some things you find in the depths stay with you long after you surface, and that day in the wreckage of the Tom.
Look at that, look. Oh, wow.
Thomas Aquinas, he found something he wishes he could forget. In April 2000, 22-year-old Russian-Israeli diving instructor Yuri Lipsky descended into the blue hole at the Red Sea with his camera running, capturing footage that would document his final moments in one of the ocean's most dangerous locations. He was an experienced instructor who knew the risks, but the blue hole has claimed over 200 divers, and that day Yuri would join them.
Oh, God. I just don't understand. When there's somewhere like, you know, like that, for argument's sake, yeah? And it's got a real high rate of naughtiness, i.e. brown bread, yeah? Why would you go there? Why would you do it? Why would you put yourself at risk like that, you know? I just don't understand that. I don't know. Is it the thrill of doing it and not actually ended up brown bread? I don't know. That's generally, I don't understand that, but it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to float around in water that's, you know what I mean?
He descended past safe limits, dropping deeper as the water pressure began doing something to his body that would seal his fate. The water compressed him, lowering his buoyancy in a runaway process that's nearly impossible to stop once it begins.
Why? Why? Why would you do that? Enclosed, isn't it? Can't remember. They'd be like human combustion. Crazy. Absolutely bloody bonkers. It really is. Really, really is.
At 90 meters, he checked his depth gauge, and what happened next was captured clearly on camera. The sounds on the recording, muffled screams through his regulator, reveal the terrifying moment when he understood what was happening to him.
Well, go back up then, John, there. Why wouldn't you just start swimming back up? Oh, shit.
He kept sinking, past 100 meters, past 115 meters, unable to stop his descent as his body became denser under the crushing pressure. The buoyancy
What? I don't understand that. That's why I'm not a bloody diver, because I don't understand it. Why can't he just swim back up? I understand what, because his body's getting heavier. Okay. I don't understand. I've got a bloody brain block for some reason.
that should have saved him required active inflation, but something prevented him from using it.
Hang on, let me listen to that again. Right.
Descent as his body became denser under the crushing pressure. The buoyancy vest that should have saved him required active inflation, but something prevented him from using it.
It was just sinking. Surely, right, if you, right, no, I keep bloody stopping it, but it's just questions, yeah? Okay, so if any of you divers out there can answer them, I'd really appreciate it. Why haven't you got an alarm thing on your watch or something? And when you go past a certain bloody reading on your thing, on your watch, it goes off, or you can't hear it, so a bloody light flashes or something, so you notice it, you know? That you're at a certain depth, don't go anymore. You know what I mean? They ain't got like... This is not... ain't got like an underwater buoy, 90 metres. Do you know what I mean? Okay, go stop here. Do you know what I mean? It's bloody crazy. Crazy. All he needs now is jaws to come
At those
along.
depths, with nitrogen narcosis clouding his judgment and pressure compressing everything, the equipment that could have brought him up became useless in his hands. His camera kept recording as he hit bottom at 115 meters, documenting what no diver ever once captured on film.
115 metres, what is that? How big is 115 metres?
The footage shows the exact moment he realizes he's going to die down there,
380 foot.
alone in the crushing darkness, sinking faster with no way to stop. The blue hole doesn't forgive mistakes, and Yuri's camera captured what it's like to fall into the abyss, knowing you're never coming back up.
Hence why so many people have turned into brown bread down there, mate. So I don't think anyone should. You know, it should be illegal. But then again, that was his own doing, wasn't it? If you think about it. Because, like, you know, it was his choice to go down that far, yeah? Well, to a certain, you know, and then, or was it? I don't know. If you do know, let me know how it goes, how it works. I'd love to know. I don't want to ask Google, because it'll just tell you crap, innit? Lovely jubbly. Let's get back
In
to
May
the video.
2018, a diver in Fiji was filming colorful reef fish when
Oh,
something
shit.
massive moved through the water behind him that he never saw coming. He was
Wow,
focused
look
on
at
the
it, it's
smaller
taking that
fish, completely unaware of what was approaching his head from behind.
Bloody hell. Look at him, look. Flipping it. Bloody hell.
A 5-meter tiger shark came straight at him, jaws opening as it closed the distance. The diver had no idea, still filming as the predator moved in for the attack. But his dive partner saw it, and what happened next came down to split-second timing. He thrust his shark pole forward, making contact just as the tiger shark's jaws were about to close around his partner's head. The shark diverted at the last possible moment, turning away mere inches from ending the dive in tragedy. The diver survived because his partner was watching the water for dangers that swim where you can't see them coming.
His head would be like a Malteser would be for us, you know? You know what I mean? Bloody hell.
In September 2011, divers cage diving off the Neptune Islands in South Australia.
That is what I'd love to do. Cage, I would love to go down a cage. I'd go in a cage anywhere. I really would. I really would. I've always wanted to do that. That's cool. Bloody cool. Wouldn't go on a roller coaster. I won't get in a plane. But I'd go in a cage all day long.
Were filming great whites when one of the massive predators did something they never expected. They were inside the cage watching sharks circle when suddenly one changed course and came straight at them. The great white slammed into the cage with devastating force, jaws wide open. The massive shark clamped down on the bars right in front of the divers, separated only by steel that suddenly seemed far too thin. Then something happened that made the attack even more real. A tooth broke off, snapping from the impact as the great white bit down with full force.
Have that, mate. Catch that. Bet that bloody hurt. Cool.
The shark thrashed against the cage before breaking away, leaving behind proof of just how close they'd come. The only thing between them and those jaws was metal, and the shark showed them that even that might not be enough.
Wow. Hey, has anyone had any been in a cage before? Gone in the water and been in a cage? Cool, brave soul.
In May 2019, diver Matt Commando was on a night dive when a barracuda suddenly appeared in his frame, calmly seizing a fish in its jaws with precise, calculated movements.
Bloody hell. Stunned. They'll nip you, won't they? Bite you. Barracuda.
The attack happened inches from his camera, the barracuda holding its prey with an almost eerie stillness in the dark water around him. The brief footage captures the cold efficiency of a barracuda strike at night, but what made Matt uneasy was realizing the barracuda had been circling just beyond his light the entire time, patiently waiting in the darkness for the perfect moment to strike. In
Creepy little bastards, eh? I'll have you, wouldn't they? I mean, it didn't look very big, but I bet it was. I bet it was a good, 4 foot long, do you reckon? 4 foot? 3, 4 foot? Big long teeth, big long mouth. They'd have your arm off, wouldn't it? Have your hand off.
March 2017, a subsea diver was working
Fucking hand down his fucking neck. Give him bloody bellyache.
alone on the ocean floor when he realized something massive was watching him from behind. He was focused on his task when he turned around and came face to face with a giant grouper, easily double the size of any grouper most divers have ever encountered.
Oh my god. That eats anything, don't they, them? That would eat you. They'd eat anything. The dustbins, didn't they? Look at the size of him. Careful, go suck you in, mate. You know, that's it, gone. And spit your bloody camera out. the size of him.
The fish just hovered there, staring at him with an unsettling stillness, seemingly confused by this strange creature invading its territory.
Bloody hell. Hey? The size of that. Goopy and chips by anyone? Bloody hell. There's another bit to go round. Christ.
The fish was testing him, deciding whether this human was small enough to fit in its jaws. The footage shows the sheer size difference between the diver and the grouper watching his every move. But what happens when a fish that size stops being curious and decides to find out what you actually taste like?
Don't want to find
A
out.
commercial
Mate.
diver was sent down into a flooded sewer system when the moment he submerged, he saw something that made him scramble back to the surface immediately.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Don't be on top of the. I'd be on.
An alligator was staring right
Whoa!
at him through the murky water, sitting in the
alligator!
confined space where he was supposed to be working.
Oi! Get out of the water quick! Fucking hell! I'd be able to. I wouldn't even use my legs. Holy shit! I wouldn't even feel the rails. I'd be going up there so quickly. What was that? Oh, a ladder. Oh yeah. Shit. Wow.
The brief footage shows the gator lurking in the flooded sewer, a predator waiting in one of the worst possible places to encounter one. A tight, enclosed space filled with water where there's nowhere to go. But how did an alligator end up in a sewer system? And how long had it been living down there in the darkness?
Oh, wow. In the bloody sewers. Shit, yeah, well, you know, it's probably people, you know, Godzilla and that. Put the little lizard down the toilet because yeah, you know. Yeah. I think you know, he lived in the tunnels, didn't he, in the sewers. It's like the turtles, Ninja Turtles as well. I got found down.
In December 2005, experienced technical diver David Shaw descended into Bozeman's Gat, one of the world's deepest freshwater caves at 271 meters, on a mission to recover the body of Dion Dreyer, who had drowned there years earlier.
As he submerges, the clock starts ticking.
I think I've seen this.
Don Shirley describes what happens underwater.
I think I've seen this one.
Okay, now Dave's going to move over to the entrance of the cave.
Absolutely crazy. Crazy.
And see how clear the water is already. The sounds you're hearing there are the divers below that's doing the filming.
Shaw was a highly ranked deep dive specialist, and his best friend Don Shirley accompanied him as backup, waiting at a shallower depth.
It's no longer stuck in the mud, everything is loose, the body's moving around with its cylinders. Dave's working hard trying to work out what to do next.
Well, it was some guy had gone diving years ago and obviously got into complications and passed away when he was down there. Diver's gone down there, couldn't find him because it's so big, couldn't find the guy's body. Another guy had gone down there years later, gone diving with his mates. While he was down there, he came across the guy, so he sort of tied him up and put so we could find him again, yeah. And obviously his parents weren't able to bury him or anything because he didn't have a body. So obviously the parents now know that they found him, going down to get him, etc. Yeah, let's watch.
Still checking, he's still checking all the gauges. He's breathing heavy, he's working hard. Now, this line is just getting everywhere because this body is floating. It's not stuck. Everything's moving. Right, light gets caught on the line there. Move it out of the way. Still got a nice bright light. Moving up. Now, we can't put the bag over, so it's a case of just untangling the cylinders from the line.
But as Shaw reached the body in the pitch-black depths and began securing it, his equipment started malfunctioning, cables tangled, his light failed, and in the confusion, the corpse seemed to move, looking back at him in the darkness, as if refusing to let him leave.
This is a line we were worried about being loose, and there it is loose. Okay.
I mean,
We've now come to the end of our time now, and it's time to leave. Dave's decided he's going to leave.
Don watched helplessly from above as Shaw's vitals showed something was going horribly wrong, and when he tried to descend to help, he nearly passed himself and had to stop to decompress.
Now, Dave's breathing would be getting quite heavy.
now to do this kind of job, go down and retrieve people that have big depths, you've got to be a different kind of human being, you know. Honestly, I that's what I believe. Honestly, bloody heroes, man. Seriously.
As he's trying to work his way
Heroes.
out.
Anyone who does that.
And slowly, Dave would start to become incoherent, and then he would stop.
David Shaw never made it back alive, but incredibly, his body surfaced days later, still tangled with Dion Dryer's remains. Even unalived, he had completed his mission and brought Dion home. But what happened in those final moments at 270 meters deep in absolute darkness when everything went wrong? And why did Shaw's body return to the surface when it should have stayed trapped in the depths forever?
But you know, God bless that man's soul, you know. Told that guy's parents, I'm going to bring your son back to you. I'm going to bring him up for you. I'm going to help you get him back. One way or the other he did, didn't he, yeah? Fair play to that man. Seriously. God bless your soul, buddy.
Her diving companion immediately grabbed her, fighting to bring her back up to the surface as she thrashed in the water, consumed by the panic attack at 15 meters deep. In March 2022, a diver was working at 220 meters below the surface when a swordfish came out of nowhere and attacked him with terrifying precision.
Shit! Oh my God! Oh my bloody good God! Look at him! He's trying to cut his arm off. What are you doing? Holy shizer.
The fish's bill slammed straight into his backpack like a dart hitting a board, a direct hit that could have easily pierced through his equipment or...
God, could you imagine that? Wow, if it didn't go into that, it would have gone straight through him, wouldn't it? Bloody hell.
or his body.
Bloody hell. Wow. Well, bloody swordfish on the menu tonight then, John. Isn't it? I'd make sure he didn't come out of that. I don't think he's come out of that, is he, by the looks of things?
The swordfish was stuck, impaled in his
good.
gear, and the diver had no choice but to make the long ascent back to the surface with the fish still attached to him.
Wow. God, that's just nuts, eh? Bloody nuts. Absolutely crazy.
At 220 meters deep, that's over 700 feet down in near darkness, where few things should even be moving. So what made that swordfish target the diver with such force? And how did it even see him in the pitch black water at that depth?
Bloody hell.
In
It'd be
July-
freaky as hell, wouldn't it, going all the way down there into their depths, you know? Like, what do they call it? The Mariana Trench, is it? Oh, can you imagine it? That's where Meg lives, I'm telling you.
By 2014, a man was clinging to his sinking boat in open water when the situation went from bad to worse. Sharks appeared, circling him
shit.
as his vessel went down.
Closer then to it. There's a shark. Don't just shout. No, I never. Wait, the boat's sinking. Oh, you're fucking joking, ain't you? I didn't know that one, mate. Come on! Maybe because he can't swim. I know know that's a real stupid thing, isn't it? You know, you're going out on a boat and you can't swim. I mean, you know, learn to bloody swim, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't swim, you're never too old to learn. You know that, didn't you? You're never too old to learn. Honestly. Come on. It's worth learning. If you can't swim, it's bloody worth it, because you not only save your own life, you might be able to save someone else's. You know what I mean?
Rescue boat was nearby, but instead of pulling up close, they stayed at a distance while a woman on board screamed as the sharks closed in.
Shark! There's a shark in the water!
Just get out of the water, mate. Get out of the water.
Oh, the shark! There's a shark in the water!
The man remained strangely calm, holding onto the sinking wreckage even as fins cut through the water around him, while the screaming from the rescue boat grew louder.
Why can't the rescue boat get closer? Why didn't you get closer to me?
They finally managed to get him aboard, but the footage shows just how long he was left out there in shark-infested waters while help stayed far away. What makes you stay that calm when you're watching your boat sink and sharks are circling closer? Was it shock, or did he know that panicking would only make the sharks more interesting?
I don't know. But I'll tell you what. Bloody hell. You know? How I mean, you know, we've all been on boats, haven't we? We've all been on boats, all been out in the ocean sort of thing. You know how big the ocean is, and you know, how creepy, how scary were the depths of the sea, you know? Like, it's crazy that you think that we've put a man on the moon, but we haven't put, no one's ever gone on the bottom of the seabed. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, obviously, you know, the same reasons being, but I mean, wow. But I would like to go in a cage. I've always said that. I'd have some of that, definitely. I mean, it's pointless going in a cage in England, do you know what I mean? But if I ever, you know, went to a different country and they did that, I'd have a go at that, I think, definitely. Yeah, I'd like that. Be cool. And if I did it, I'd take cam, you know, like a body cam, so I could show you guys. Definitely, 100%. I would. Bloody right. I would. Any exploration, any crazy thing like that, if I ever do anything like that, I will film it, and so you can see it as well and share it with you. You know, because if I do anything like that, I just using my head. You know what I mean? Like, you're with me then. You know, so cool. Listen, hope you enjoyed that. I did. I think that was really cool, and that's Hollow Mask. So please go and check them out. Really good channel. Honestly, they got some good stuff by the looks of it. So yeah, please go to the channel, subscribe, leave your notifications on, and then bosh. Yeah, lovely jubbly. And if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. It's all free. And, you know, you're not signing your life away or anything, but you are joining the crazy big family, and you're going to get a lot of love. You know what I mean? Seriously, honestly. And there's loads of stuff. Become a member. There's hours and hours and hours of content on the member sides. Honestly, there really is. And we go live every Sunday, 7:30. Yeah? So, come and join us, 7:30 Sunday, if you're available. You know? Be nice to have a chat with you. All right? Lovely. Look, as I say, I hope you enjoyed that. Leave your notifications, leave your messages at the comments at the bottom, as always. Yeah, I'd like to see your messages. And please hit those thumbs, ladies and gents. I really do appreciate it, yeah? And, but till, I'll have another one out for you tomorrow, but that's going to be the members, because it's Saturday tomorrow, so I have to do one for the members, all right? But I'll be back on Monday with another one for everyone else, all right? But until then, you take care of yourselves, all right? Take care of each other. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared, all right? Remember, I love you loads, peeps, all right? Whatever you do, wherever you are in the world, have a fantastic weekend, all right? But please be safe, okay? Love you loads. Take care.